Community living is a grassroots movement started over 50 years ago by families and adults with developmental disabilities. In BC, this movement has helped close institutions like Woodlands, Tranquille, and Glendale, and made sure that children with special needs attend their neighborhood schools like other children, and continues to advocate for people's rights to live good lives as full citizens. This includes working, having friends, pursuing their passions, and making their own life decisions. Community Living BC is a Crown agency of the BC government. It was established in 2005 when people involved in the community living movement asked government for an organization that could be more responsive to their needs. COBC funds, supports, and services in communities for people with developmental disabilities to live full, active lives surrounded by family and friends, with opportunities to be full citizens and to contribute to their local communities. CLBC fosters welcoming, inclusive communities where people have choices about how they live, opportunities to work and contribute, and a sense of belonging. This is what inclusion for people with developmental disabilities looks like.
I've been bowling for about 15 years, and I always wanted to work at a bowling alley. I like working here because I give a good access to a company, and I love my bowling.
Leaf was coming in on a regular basis bowling, and this summer when I was considering hiring somebody to clean the lanes and do basic maintenance on the lanes and pin decks, Leaf came to mind. I thought he enjoyed being around here. He seemed to me that he'd be perfectly capable of doing the job, so I talked with him about it, and I talked with Aim High, and he's been working here for approximately 2 months and doing a great job.
So I've been working with Leif, helping him learn his job here at the bowling alley. He was really good, he learned it fast. I basically spent the first shift with him the whole time. The next shift, I went away for a bit, came back, checked on him, made sure he was doing everything right, asked Kyle how things were going, and Kyle was always pleased with his work. So my work wasn't that hard this time. Leif learned the job pretty fast.
We're looking for businesses with common culture to the job seeker that have a need that we can match the ideal employee with to their needs. And again, it tends to be quite seamless, as in this case, where we have somebody who bowling has been a lifelong passion, and he understands all of the needs of customers in this business. And his initiative is helping Kyle, his boss, realize that there's more that he didn't even know, and Kyle himself is a lifelong bowler, so it's a good partnership that they've got going on.
And I love the job I'm doing. I love helping Kyle, my boss, and stuff. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and I'm doing a good job.
Hi there, come on in. I'm Ray, and this is our home. This is my wife, Sarah. Hello. And this is Marjorie.
Hi.
What home share is for us about sharing space and time, and obviously sort of helping Marge with the things she does need assistance with, but offering her as much independence as she desires and autonomy with how she comes and goes.
This is my room. This is my trophies.
It needs to be the right fit and the right relationship for the person that's deciding that they want to be in a home share, and also the caregivers themselves. We knew Marjorie for several years before, so we felt we'd already established a relationship that it made sense to sort of take this next step. And it's working out great so far, and we have a new aunt for Amara, our daughter, and Marge, you kind of like that because you love children so much. In this complex where we live, there's a central courtyard, and People see Marjorie come and go, and they say hi, and Marjorie talks to their kids, and I think it's a good thing that she's sort of accepted into the community, and nobody's putting any sort of labels on her.
Down. I like what Sarah and Ray does, and they look out for me, and
she knows who's going to be here when she gets home, and they're the same people every day, and her life is consistent.
yeah.
Her days are consistent.
These two have been thick as thieves for 6 years or so.
2005.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Eldon. I've lived in Cornell for over 40 years, and I like the place, the little town. There's lots to do, there's lots of activity. It's a beautiful place to live in BC. There's so much to do here in Cornell. I've camped, I've fished. I'm in with Special Olympics. I like to do bowling, floor hockey in the winter months, and I've just started up track and field, so I've been learning a little bit about that. And I mingle around town with different things when I'm on my days off. And my favorite place is Tim Hortons I go to. It's my favorite place. I mingle with locals there, and it's great because like they ask me what I do and what my job is and if I like my job. The work I do at Eagle Building Supplies is I do janitorial, I stock shelves, I stock product, do odds and ends for them. The people are friendly, their people are great. It's a great place to work for.
Eldon's been an employee for a little over 12 years. He feels like part of the family. He fits in very well, very pleasant, has a good sense of humor. He's treated no differently than anybody else, and we feel privileged to have him.
I'm one of these kind of people that are very helpful. I'll pitch in any way I can. The way I grew up was if somebody needed a helping hand, I was there for it. I was there to help.
What I appreciate about Eldon is that he is very hardworking and earnest. He is very much dedicated to doing a really good job.
I'm a kind of guy that wants to help out. I really like volunteer work. It gives me great pride and it gives me experience of learning, and I have pride in it, in doing what I do in the community.
Thank you for joining us today and for your help in making sure that people with developmental disabilities have the opportunity to participate in, contribute to, and feel they belong in their communities.